Hello, this is Pamela. Welcome to my channel. Grab you a cup of coffee, sit back and relax, and enjoy some good old yarny talk. Good morning, this is Pamela, and you're on Pamela's Adoring Crochet. Welcome to my channel. Well, today's video is WIP Caddy Wednesday video, one of my favorite videos to do during the week. If you are new to my channel, what WIP Caddy Wednesday means, it's WIPs in progress that's on your 3-tier carts. And you can get the carts at Michael's, Amazon, and some of these other, places that sell carts and storage container type things. So you can even pick them up there as well. I will leave an Amazon link below if you're interested in that way. I have 3 of these, but one is for future projects coming up. One is for, to keep my hooks and everything in that I need immediately along with the project that I'm working on. It keeps my headphones and things like that in it. And then I have one where I keep my grandbabies' diapers and pajamas and a few things like that in, and I just kind of wheel it from, whichever room that I need it in. So, and I did get mine at Michael's, the 3 that I have. But okay, so what I'm drinking today is Starbucks vanilla coffee. And look what's on the back of the cup this time. This is the second in a set of 4 that I have received. It's a cute little bird. And then the scripture on it right here says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Isn't that just beautiful? And so I have 2 more that I will be showing you guys. So you know who you are. Thank you so much for this. I love it. But yes, good old vanilla, Starbucks vanilla coffee. It is so good. So what I normally do is I drink like 2 of these in the morning, and then sometimes in the evening I'll drink a 3rd cup. I'll just heat it up in the microwave from the pot. Okay, let's go ahead and see what you guys are up to that submitted your WIP caddies, and let's look at all the beautiful things that you have on your carts. All right, so here we have Darcy's. She says on the top are her pins, hooks, stitch markers, and a cute cup that she got from Hobby Lobby that says, I made pretty things. The second shelf is a baby blanket and the yarn for her July Repeat Crafter Me gnome. And on the bottom is the mosaic blanket that she's working on. She says, sorry, it's showing the wrong side. On the floor is her Annie's monthly Christmas blanket, which I just think that is gorgeous, and I'm so glad you had that in the photo. So here's Patsy's. She says on her cart she has 2 Bibles and a book called The Purpose-Driven Life. She says, I guess you could say that she is the work in progress this week. And on the second shelf is a lavender yarn that she found in her stash, and she's going to make a baby blanket for her pastor and his wife. They have 4 boys, and they just found out that this baby is going to be a girl. Oh, that's so exciting, Patsy. Now here we have Roxana's cart, and oh my gosh, that is just beautiful. The bottom shelf looks like a purse that I love. The middle one has a hat, and I'm not sure what that other project is, but it's beautiful. And on the top, look at the doll. Oh my gosh, she is just adorable. So here we have Julie's cart. She says she has 6 projects going on. And the top shelf has a poncho that she started with Christmas yarn, and she also has a scarf that she's making with sock yarn. And the middle shelf has a baby jacket, a granny square baby blanket, and she needs to get these baby projects done by December. She says she's going to be a grandmother again. Well, congratulations, Julie. That's exciting. She's also relearning hairpin lace, and the plan is to make a light cardigan. The bottom shelf still has the blanket that she is most likely not going to work on again until it gets cooler, and most of the projects don't have a pattern. The granny square blanket is a Jada and Stitches pattern. So here we have Rebecca's cart. She says the top shelf is bucket hats from Bag O' Day pattern, ball fidget and Mobius fidgets, wiggle worm fidgets. That sounds really cool. The middle shelf has a big bag and a small bag, red sparkle wiggle worm, and a hat, and the bottom shelf is a graduation blanket. That is all so exciting, Rebecca. So now we have Diana's cart. She says the top has a completed ombre blanket and another lacy poncho, and the middle is the beginning of a love knot poncho for her daughter, and the bottom contains a continuing WIP blanket. The love knot poncho sounds really interesting. So wasn't that just beautiful? Y'all have some beautiful projects going there. I just love it. And thank you guys for submitting your pictures. Anybody else wants to submit one, go to my Facebook group page and please post your picture because we all would love to see it. So let me get a drink real quick. That's good. All right, let's see what I have. As I said in my last video, I am working on the Scenic Beauty Calendar. And here's what I have so far. I started it last night. This is a tutorial that I have on my YouTube channel here, but I do not have it in a written PDF form. But guys, I am going to do that for you guys. I did not realize I didn't have it as a PDF form. So I'm going to write it up in a PDF form and get that out for you guys. But here it is. This is what I've gotten. Isn't it just lovely? So thank you, Yarny Fiber Sisters, for this. Who they are, the channels is Linda Simpson, OMG Granny Square, and Steals the Show, Crochet Crafts and More. Those are the 3 channels. I will leave them below. They are a hoot. They are so much fun. I love being in their lives and stuff and listening to them and stuff. They're just a lot of fun. They just like to be silly and just enjoy, as I said at the end of my videos, they just live life and they have fun. So I will leave their links below to those 3 channels. Go check them out. But this is what they have going on now. It's a Scenic Beauty 2022 crochet along. And so far, this is for July. I have done every month. And I'm so excited that I've been able to stick with it for a year-long project. And the hook that I'm using with this is a 5.5 an eye hook. I have this in my clover and I cannot find it anywhere. I thought I had a couple of them, so I'm using these, and these are okay. I don't have a problem with them at all. But I really like the clover. At least this shaft is nice and smooth. Thank goodness for that. And so the colors that I'm using for this is Big Twist Value. It is the olive green. This is Premier Basic Taffy. This is this one here is Big Twist Rust, and I think this is Premier Basic in gold. I think there's not a label on it, and I've had that yarn for a very, very long time. So and it was caked up without a label attached to it. So other thing that I'm working on, besides my shawlettes, guys. Oh yeah, let me show you a clip of my shawlette that I have in my Etsy shop right now. Okay guys, so here is my shawl. This is the one that I got for Etsy right now. It's a Shawl and a Ball shawlette, Community Coral. Okay, I love that one. That's the Community Coral. I do have a PDF pattern for that, and I have a tutorial here on YouTube, so I will leave the links to those below as well. But the next thing that I'm working on is my Annie's Casablanca Afghan. Now, I'm working on the Candy Stripe Afghan, sampler Afghan as well, but I haven't got my next package in yet. So I'm so excited. I can't wait till I get that one. Well, this one I'm working on, and I've just got a few squares on here, and then I'm going to be putting the squares together this week. So I'm very, very excited about working on this one. I have all the colors in my red, white, and blue bag. Right there they are. The blanket and everything is in here. Now, I do have another package of this that came in, and I haven't, it's not in this bag. So the square that I'm working on for this one so far is this, and I am loving this. Look at this, guys. It is just beautiful. I love this yellow. The yellow that is not really showing up that well on the camera, but this on here in person, it is a really pretty pale yellow. Very pretty. But that's what I'm working on. I've got to make one more of these, and then 3 of another one, or maybe 2 of another one. I can't remember now. And then I'm going to be putting them together with the blanket. Okay, so I got to looking, and that basket, the red, white, and blue, has the current part of the Afghan that I'm working on, and it has the leftover yarn that you're supposed to save. This right here is what my blanket is actually in. So this is the newest kit that they sent me that I haven't got to work up yet. This is all the squares that I've got to put on. They're just beautiful. This is the blanket. So let me show this to you guys. This is just gorgeous, guys. Look at this. Isn't it pretty? And so these squares that I'm working on, they're going to go all the way around this blanket. This right here is one of my favorite parts of the blanket. I just love that right there. And I really like this right here too, now that I think about it. There's a lot to this blanket that I really like. Anyway, so that's what I'm working on. I'll leave the link below, a referral link, where you get 50% off your first kit if you're interested in making this blanket. And I almost forgot to mention, these do have tutorials to go with them because, you know, don't be intimidated by this design because they have video tutorials, left-hand and right-handed. And I do go by them because, you know, I'm still learning too. I'm always learning. We're always learning. So video tutorials are really good, you know, to have. So I feel like having the tutorials and the fact that your pattern is always there. If you lose the pattern that they send you, you can always download the pattern to your computer or whatever device that you have. Just sign into your account, go to your subscriptions, and your tutorials will be right there for every single, you know, piece of pattern that they send you right here. The tutorial will be right there with it. And you can just download the pattern. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do our 365 days of prayer. A giving heart. In all things, I have shown you that by working hard in this way, we must help the weak and remember the words of the Lord Jesus, how he himself said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. That's Acts 20, verse 35. Generous God, you are so generous. May I follow the example you set in freely giving of my resources and time to serve others. You do not hold back from me, so let me serve others kindly, remembering whose lead I'm following. You know the tendency of my heart to receive freely and to store those things up, though I'm not actually quick to give things away. Intentionally follow your pattern. May it become more natural. I have, after all, been given a portion that comes out of the overflow of your heart. I know there is more where it came from. May I not grow tired in serving others, building them up so that they may have courage to turn around and do the same when they are able. Knowing that you are an abundant in mercy and rich in compassion, I certainly won't hold back either of those. As I pour out in service, I trust that when I come to you, you will fill me up again every single time. What can you give away more of on a regular basis? Okay, guys, wasn't that beautiful? I'm so glad to read in the comments how much you guys are enjoying the 365 days of prayer. I really do enjoy reading that to you guys, and it just warms my heart when I read the comments of how much you guys are actually enjoying that. So yeah, so that's all that I have for this video. Remember to live life, have fun, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.